In for the big hit that time was John Springer. He had 19 tackles against Homestead last week and 56 on the season. He also has a fumble recovery. But the Barons had the luxury there of a tough play. Still a very makeable 3rd and 2, and they are in 4-down territory. So let's see what Matt calls here, and he's going to roll to his right a little bit, looking for a receiver, puts the ball up, and the ball's caught for a 1st down. And it's inside the 35-yard line to Chad Sunderland.
Tackled by Swing.
And Swing on the stop, the defensive back. He went to the sticks. They got to give him a spot on that. And they do, inside the 35. So at about the 33-yard line, Barons on a drive. They started at their own 20 and looking to get their first points of the night. Draw within a touchdown of the Columbia City Eagles. Sunderland wide left. And I believe that's Schumann way out there wide to the right. Matt will set him down, and he's going to hand off straight ahead. Trying to bust through is Harold, and he's got good yardage up to inside the 30-yard line before the Eagles take him to the turf. Very impressive drive for the Dekalb Barons. Well, that long 13-play drive in the first half, from my perspective, gave me a lot of confidence that the Barons offensively can do some things here tonight. And just a matter of time when they get in the end zone.
Yeah, they're creating holes just to clean up their mistakes, and that's what they're doing right now. That
hang on to the football, they're in business. And over the right side, I think that's Turner again, and he's close to the 25-yard line. It'll be 3rd and short.
That was Harrell again, I believe.
Or Harrell, excuse me, Adam Harrell. Corey Wall's down at the bottom of the pile. He must have been blocking straight ahead. 3rd down, about 3 for the Barons. They are in 4-down territory.
What about Blast?
We talked to Ron Fricke before tonight's ball game. He was very impressed with the Barons' offense. He said the last 2 ball games, this is the Barons of old. He says the way Dale Hummer used to run that power offense, not out of the power eye, but just get the big guys up front and get everything in sync. And the Barons, as the season goes on, offensive line is gelling together. Nice trap play and short gain to about the 25. It'll set a 4th and a couple maybe. Springer would not be fooled on the play. Linebacker John Springer. Well, here run the big guys. Here behind the big guys again. 4th and 1 inside the 25. We'll call it the 24.5-yard line.
He did a little.
Coming up the middle, he dared to stop us. So let's see what the Barons choose to go with here. 7:40 to go, 3rd quarter. Impressive first possession drive by the Dekalb Barons. Just need a yard here to keep the drive going. Pair of running backs behind him. Adam Harrell is flanked to his right. Matt's got the ball, going to go to the left side. Looks like 1st down. And they go to Shane Turner. I believe, nope. Turner. It was Harrell over the left side.
Harrell off the left
I wouldn't go option, Coach.
11 for a 13.
So the Dekalb Barons get the 1st down.
1st down for the Barons.
And a lot of excitement on the near sideline. Again, as it shows up on our TV7 cameras, the 35s that all the players and the coaches are wearing somewhere on themselves, on their hand or on their arms. This is a recognition of Brett Julich as they're thinking about him.
9-play drive, 9 runs.
1st and 10 for the Barons at about the 22-yard line of the Eagles. And 2nd man over the right side. Turner's got some good running room inside the 20 down to about the 16-yard line. A little cross-buck action.
2nd and
as the Dekalb Barons mixing things up very nicely and really giving the Eagle defense fits. Ron Fricke trying to yell some words of encouragement from the far sideline. Barons keeping it going. They had a 13-play drive back in the 2nd quarter, and they're closing in on those numbers here. From the Eagles 16, 6:40 to go, 3rd quarter. Barons keep pounding away. And over the right side will be Harrell, and he spins and gets beyond the pile inside the 15 to about the 14. Defensive end, Jeff Pareja on the stop, 6 foot, 170-pounder, 24 tackles on the year. He has a twin on the team, and it's 3rd and short. Once again, the Barons in good position here, 4-down territory if they choose. 13-0 is the Eagle advantage. But the Barons knocking on the door at the 14-yard line in Columbia City Eagle territory.
Ian's going to bite on the dive.
Barons have run off 6+ minutes on this dive. And option, turn the corner, come on, Shane, he's hit, and inside the 5 he goes. The DeKalb Barons are inside the 5-yard line. They faked the Harlan option to Shane Turner, and that's the key of the whole ball game. Hang on to the football, and the DeKalb Barons will be in the end zone here a few times tonight, the way it appears.
First and goal, Barons.
That was a nice block by Nick Schumann out on the left end. Didn't hit anybody hard, just got in the way.
So the DeKalb Barons inside the 5-yard line, first and goal. What a drive this has been to open up the third quarter. Little motion, and Shane Turner around the right side, behind the line of scrimmage, cut down beyond the 10 at about the 11 or 12-yard line. He was unable to turn the corner that time.
About the 12.
And it'll set up second and goal now for the DeKalb Barons. Nick Schumann will shuttle in for the next play. Loss of about 6 on the play. On the other side of the 10, we'll call it just outside the 10, but Barons come up to the line of scrimmage, got plenty of time, 15 seconds still on the play clock.
There you go.
And Sunderland wide out to the left for the DeKalb Barons. Got a slot that way. And option, pitch the ball back, turn the corner, looking for the end, touchdown! Shane Turner, as Matt Hawkins got into the option game, brought it to the left.
We got a flag.
And there's a flag. Well, let's see. Where is the flag? Oh, it's in the end zone. All right. So it wasn't up there where it could be a hold or anything like that. It's deep in the end zone, so something transpired after the touchdown. It should be a good touchdown, I think.
They're going to try to throw a fire out early, Mike.
The officials are going to put the ball at 3, so that's a good sign. Touchdown, DeKalb. Unsportsmanlike against DeKalb. And it'll be assessed on the kickoff. So evidently somebody did something down in the end zone.
No, it's being assessed on
it's on the extra point.
the extra point.
Coach, you got to kick it?
15-yard penalty.
So Barons still get the 6. Not going to lose that. At the 4:47 mark, the DeKalb Barons cap off an outstanding drive of 7+ minutes.
He's in his range,
14 plays,
14 plays. And now Aaron Lochner will get a little field goal practice here. The spot will be at the 25, so it'll be a 35-yard extra point here. Snap's good, placement's down, and distance is strong, but hook and left, and no good. So that leaves our score at 13-6. We'll take a timeout and be right back. This is DeKalb Baron football on TV7 Sports and AM 1570.
Welcome to Jones Spacelink Cable TV, where our customer always comes first. At Jones Spacelink, we take pride in offering a wide variety of channels, as well as prompt and friendly customer service. With over 30 basic channels, plus our great premium channels, there's always something new to view. And at Jones Spacelink, we understand that your time is valuable. That's why we guarantee on-time installations and service calls every day of the week. Jones Spacelink Cable TV. It's a smart choice.
It's no great secret that the people who make up a community know the best ways to care for it. DeKalb Memorial Hospital has a staff dedicated to quality medical care in the community they call home. People who are not only highly skilled professionals, they also make good neighbors. DeKalb Memorial Hospital. Better health close to you.
22. Nick Greco flying down there and gets the job done. Ryan Elliott also in the house. And great coverage by Dave Schlemmer's specialty team.
Greco on the stop.
So the DeKalb Barons burn off. Let's see here. Quick math says 7 minutes and 13 seconds on that possession.
That's right.
Outstanding job of offense. And people who see this down the trail are going to wonder, oh my goodness, we got to look at this. Fullback right side, and Barons are all over the fullback Sewell. The DeKalb Baron defense getting fired up out there. they want to stop right here and get the pigskin back. It's 13-6. Columbia City still living off of those 2 quick scores they got back in the first quarter. Nothing since that time. A no gainer from the 22-yard line. Columbia City, middle of the field. Wide out each direction. They have seen their 2-touchdown lead cut in half. I formation behind quarterback Keith, and he's going to try the fullback, and the Barons are all over him. And finally wrestled down by John Nolan. Chuck Overland was there, and also some help from Brandon Dempstra, and it's 3rd and long for the Eagles. Sewell is the fullback, Monosmith the tailback. Those 2 guys coming into tonight's action had rushed for almost 1,000 yards. But the Dekalb Barons doing a fine job up front. Mike Cochran's got that defense playing well again in week number 5. 3.5 to go in the third quarter. This is only the second possession of the quarter. It's 3rd down and almost 10 for the Eagles, and they're in a spot they don't want to be in. They put the ball up to the far sideline. It's caught maybe, but it's short of a first down. Good coverage over there at the 30-yard line. Chad Sunderland puts Steve Babcock down. And the Eagles are in a punting situation here at their own 30, leading by just 1 touchdown. And they come up quickly to the ball. And, of course, a number of people have to shuttle off.
Coach, tell Shane to tighten up. Shane, tighten up. Shane, tighten up.
2:50 to go in the third quarter running clock, and the Barons are going to have the pigskin back, it appears. Snap is good. Punter will get it out of there, and it's a pretty good boomer. It's returnable. And it's going to bounce, however. Hits it to 30 and bounces down inside the 15, down to the 10. Well, the Dekalb Barons have had a 14-play drive tonight. They've had a 13-play drive. Let's see what they have in store up their sleeve right here. But the defense is held, and they are now with the pigskin and 1 touchdown away from Columbia City.
That ended up being a 60-yard punt.
Exactly. That's proving the point right
So Matt Hawkins will lead the troops. Barons 90 yards away. We are at the 2:35 mark. Well, if the Barons could maintain possession of the pigskin here for the final 2.5 minutes, that means they would have had the ball the entire quarter, save maybe a minute. From the 10, and the Barons, and there goes Shane off to the right side, breaks through a tackle, and finally is tripped down from behind. Shane Turner is running very, very quickly and very, very hard. The Dekalb Barons have been blessed with a lot of fine running backs over the years, and Turner, as well as other Baron running backs, do not go down on that first or second or sometimes third hit.
Shane got hit there and did a 360 spin and almost broke away.
Shane broke loose on the last drive. 2nd down and just 2. Barons up close to the 20-yard line now in the right hash. Little motion right to the left. That's Corey Wallace. And scissors action. Shane Turner over the right side. First down beyond the 20-yard line up to the 25. We're under 2 minutes to go in the third quarter. And the second half has been all Dekalb Barons. They only had to play 3 plays of defense. And the Eagles now closing in on about their 17th play or so on defense. Fresh set of downs for the senior signal caller, Matt Hawkins. Gets his people lined up, and he's going to hand off, and just a short gain this time. So the Barons will be in a 2nd and long situation. First time in a while for that.
2nd and 9. I think they'll go in
so it'll be 2nd down. Let's call it 9 here.
We got Coach.
Schumann will bring in the next play for the Barons.
Well, now they're over.
Yeah.
He relays it to classmate, senior Matt Hawkins.
Hey, Coach.
Matt with a real heady play on the last drive. When the ball was on the turf, he just picked it up and took off and had a fine run.
8 yards on that run.
13.
Second man right side, and he's ripped backwards. So the X play, scissors play, if you want to call it that, to Shane Turner. He was stopped behind the line of scrimmage, I believe. They'll spot him back inside the 25 to 23, as a number of Eagles were there. And Brad Souls now will bring in the next play. And this, if we have no penalty, could be the final play of the third quarter. It was a quick quarter. belonging to the Dekalb Barons. They're within 1 touchdown. Souls and Sunderland. Wide outs to the near side. That'll spread out that defense. Corey Wallace, tight end, lines up to the flexed out to the right. Little motion. Barons rolling to the left is Hawkins. Wants to put the ball up, and it's caught up beyond the 30-yard line and short of a first down, however. Swing coming up for the stop.
You've got quarter.
And that's the final play of the third quarter. We'll take a commercial break. The Dekalb Barons got a lot of things going their way, trailing just by a 13-6 score after 3. This is Dekalb Baron football on TV7 Sports and AM 1570.
The official choice of health-conscious people is bottled water from Mr. Water Care and Medard's Water Care of Auburn. Do your body a real favor by giving it sodium-free, purified drinking water with no harsh chemical taste and no unwanted minerals. Just high-quality, delicious-tasting, sodium-free, purified water. Call Medard's Water Care today at 925-4412 and ask about home or business delivery. Mr. Water Care and Medard's Water Care, making water good for life.
Would you like the convenience and safety of direct deposit along with a free checking account? You can have all this and more when you become a direct check customer at the Garrett State Bank. Your free checking account means no service charges and no per check fee. You'll also receive a free MAC card along with your first order of checks free. If you're tired of high service charges or simply prefer direct deposit, then direct check is for you. Stop in either office of the Garrett State Bank today. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
We welcome you to fourth quarter action. Barons with a 4th and 4. Ball goes back to Turner, and he punts it out of there and sends it a distance. Fair catch is called by Monosmith on a low kick. With his talent and speed, that was returnable. But the Eagles at their own 37 or 38-yard line.
To the right.
So we are in a 1-touchdown ball game, 13-7. That was the opening play of the fourth quarter, so we've just got 5 seconds off of the clock, so we got a full quarter of football coming your way. The Columbia City Eagles in possession of the pigskin. They scored twice in the first quarter, and then nothing since that time. Mike Cochran's defense has done a very fine job against this running attack of the Columbia City Eagles. I formation. Once again, and they're going to give off to Monosmith. He breaks through a tackle over the left side, cuts to his right side. He's off to the races, and they won't get him. Giving chase. Sunderland is close. He dives. He can't catch him, and I see no flags. Monosmith with a couple of great cuts. Got out of traffic. Started out, it looked like a little bit to his left, and was able to get out of a pile and work to his right. And then he skirted to the outside. You knew with his speed he probably was gone, but I'll tell you what, Sunderland made it a foot race.
Sunderland closed on him quicker than I thought was possible, and really had a good shot at him. Dove at him and may have caught a foot, but did not enough to trip him up.
It comes at the 11:43 mark officially in the fourth quarter. France is in for the attempt for an extra point. Now both teams have missed one. And he's going to go through with it, however. And he hooked it wide left again. Second miss of the night. We'll take a 60-second break. We'll be right back. Barons will have the pigskin when we return. This is Dekalb Baron football on TV7 Sports and AM 1570.
At Pictures Plus, the imaging professionals, we've rolled back our film processing prices. That's right, we bought a year's supply of paper and chemicals at a great price, so we're offering the best prices in town, guaranteed. Your choices of 3.5 by 5 or 4 by 6 prints at the same low price. Same-day service on slides and black and white film. Next-day service on enlargements. And don't forget our in-house digital imaging service for restorations, custom business cards, and more. Pictures Plus Imaging Professionals, 427 West 7th Street in Auburn. If you can imagine it, we can image it.
When it's new tire time for your pickup, choose the tire rugged enough to take on nearly any terrain, but tame for the pavement and a smooth, quiet ride. Firestone Firehawk ATX radios from Tireville of Garrett. Firestone Firehawk ATX radios give you responsive handling along with all-season traction and long wear. And Tireville has sizes to fit most light pickups. Don't buy tires until you call the Treesh Brothers at Tireville for your best deal. Tireville at the junction of State Roads 8 and 327 north of Garrett.
DeKalb Barons await the ensuing kickoff. High end over end kick, and it's going to be taken at about the 6-yard line. Coming straight up to shoot behind the wedge and breaking to the outside. Brad Soul still on his feet. Won't go down easy. He's across the 40-yard line. Brad Souls with a fine run back, getting in behind Dave Schlemmer's double wedge, and darn near broke it. And even when they caught up to him, he didn't want to go down.
No, he brought that back 36 yards on that kickoff, though. Really nice return.
Great return by Brad Souls for the DeKalb Barons. Barons with great field position now to start this next drive. Score right now is 19-6. We've had 3 missed extra points by these two fine teams. And Matt's going to go option, brings it to the near side. Turner tries to turn a corner, and he's going to gain about 3 as he's taken down just inside the 45. So the Barons for this drive open up with a little option. It has been good to them here this evening. And Schumann and Souls exchange messenger service here on the near sideline. Barons over on the right hash now. Souls going to flank out left. Sunderland here to the tight side of the field. We're under the 11-minute mark in the 4th quarter. Running backs up tight to Matt, and now in motion is Sunderland right to left. Long count, Matt looks, throws the ball, split end screen out there to Brad Souls. Souls on his feet, breaking loose. Got one to get him, swing will get him, but into Eagle territory at about the 30-yard line. Souls showing some good footwork as well with some great speed. And the DeKalb Barons now just 30 yards away from getting that touchdown back.
That sets up double pass now.
So the DeKalb Barons trailing by a pair of touchdowns, in possession of the pigskin, and they are just outside the Eagle 30 over on the left hash mark. Schumann flexed out a little bit to the left, Sunderland to the right, and Barons, well, let's see, we got Matt missed the handout with Adam Harrell.
What the hell's that?
And Matt ended up eating the football there for a loss of a couple. I saw something. Well, I guess that was the official's little beanbag. I thought maybe I saw a flag there. One of the Eagles looked like he was celebrating a little on that, but no flag.
Left motion.
Second down and about 12 now for the DeKalb Barons. Back at the Eagle 32-yard line. Just a whisker under the 10-minute mark, 4th quarter. Barons in possession. Over near the left hash and straight dive over the right side. Harold busts through. Oh, he tripped up by his own man, I believe.
Tripped up on Greco.
But inside the 25 goes Adam Harold to about the 23. Great call and execution by the DeKalb Barons. 3rd and short now. Barons in 2-down territory. Great burst up front by the Baron offensive line, getting it done again for another week. 3rd down, about 2.5 for the Barons. They spread out the Eagles. Let's see if we see another running play coming here. Motion. That's Sunderland, and Harrell over the right side. He's hit the line of scrimmage, lunges forward, and he's close to a 1st down, close to the 20.
But I think
it'll set up a 4th.
4th down and real short.
That time Harrell was hit right near the line of scrimmage, but I'll tell you, he extends that 6-foot body of his.
Yeah, he does.
And gets those extra 2 yards.
He's got strong legs and really doesn't know.
4th down and 1. And run to the 9-minute mark. Souls comes in with the next play. Well, the Barons have a lot of good options here. Earlier they had a key 4th and short, and instead of giving it to Harrell, they went with Turner, and he got it.
What's that?
Or you go Harrell over behind the big guys on the right side. That's what they want. Matt's going to keep it. Got the 1st down inside the 20-yard line, down to the 18. Fake to Harrell, and a keeper by the senior quarterback, Matt Hawkins, and the drive continues.
What'd you go?
That was a good call because Harrell actually becomes another blocker for Matt, and Matt just tucks himself in right in.
And you're going behind the other,
the big blockers,
big blockers, and Harrell. So you're running behind some pretty good stuff there. People that really can block and like contact. All right, the march continues inside the 20 now, and Turner over the left side, spins, still on his feet. He's hit. It won't go down. Shane Turner, he's close to the 10.
Coach, I don't think, Coach.
We are down to the 8:15 mark.
We're too close.
Barons looking for a score on this drive to get within 1 touchdown again.
On the next drive after we score here.
And then send out the defense. Monosmith Ran one in from 62 yards out just moments ago. Barons knocking on the door. They're on the 11-yard line, just outside the 10. Second down and about 4. And inside trap play. Harrow looking for the end zone. He's inside the 5. It'll be first and goal for the Dekalb Barons. I like the way he runs straight ahead. He always has a nose for the end zone. And is there a yellow kerchief down there? There's a flag down right where the football is, I believe. So let's check that out. Can't see it here, but my binoculars pick up. Personal foul against the Eagles. It's still going to be first and goal for the Dekalb Barons. And let's see, they're not going to take more than about one step. So the Dekalb Barons are not much more than a yard away, if that.
1 yard line, yard and a half. First and goal.
Looking for a touchdown right here. 7:45 to go to draw within a touchdown of the Eagles from Columbia City. 7:40 to go in the fourth quarter. Matt will set them down, looking for the score here. Yeah, easy money. Adam Harrell standing up over the left side. This comes at the 7:34 mark, and the Dekalb Barons in the end zone for the second time in this second half. And that makes the score 19-12.
All right, and it was a 9-play drive, 8 runs, 1 pass, and the final run by Adam Harrow of 2 yards into the end zone.
So Lochner is in for the PAT attempt. Matt is the holder. Wallace is the snapper, and Lochner goes through with it, and it's up and good in the upper left-hand corner. And the Dekalb Barons are now within 6 and a touchdown and an extra point. Give them a victory tonight. Now they're going to send the defense out. We'll be right back. This is Dekalb Baron football on TV7 Sports and AM 1570.
This program is a community service of Auburn Foundry. Auburn Foundry.
And let's check out the penalty.
He's going to get ejected. We got a clip on
the Eagles. Clip against the Eagles on the return. Barron's trying to connect with Chad Sunderland down deep from a Souls pass. But the Eagles with the interception. The clip came after that. So the Eagles maybe marched back, but I think it's going to be Eagle football. The way it appears, that's the only flag. They'll step it off deeper into Eagle territory. Well, Souls threw a pretty good pass again, but
really good pass.
Eagles converged on it, and I mean it was right there for the receiver, but there
were 2 defenders there, and
one defender and Souls were kind of fighting over it a little bit. So the Eagles will have possession of the pigskin out beyond their own 25 at about the 27. 3:15 to go in the fourth quarter, and they're sitting on a 25-13 advantage. They'll set up an I formation. Probably going to run it a while. Monis Smith tries the right side a little bit, and down he goes as the Eagles right now want to grind some clock. Barons, I think, will call a timeout here. And that they will do. So Mike Cochran will go out and talk to his troops. 3:09 to go. Well, the score at halftime was Columbia City 13, Dekalb 0. Both teams have scored 2 touchdowns in this second half. Dekalb was the only team to score in the third quarter, cutting the 2-touchdown game to a 1-touchdown situation. It was 13-6 Eagles after 3. But just when the Barons were knocking on the door, putting some heat on the Eagles, one of the first plays of the fourth quarter, Josh Monismith, the featured tailback, broke loose on the first play of a possession for 62 yards. That put the Eagles back up by 2 touchdowns. Back came the Dekalb Barons. 4 minutes later, Adam Harrell capped off a 9-play drive, 8 on the ground, 1 in the air. He went in from 1 yard out, and Barons were within 1 touchdown again. Then on a 3rd and long, the Eagles hit on a kind of a tight end, semi-hot pass. He was a little farther down the field, however. We're going to feature Monis Smith. The Barons are right there, and you can expect more running plays. to try and use up some clock, but Ron Cook is going to use his timeouts defensively, and now we stop the clock at 2:59 to go. Barons, of course, offensively, you can stop the clock with incompletions and first downs. Defensively, you want to gain some precious minutes and seconds for your next possession. And Ron Cook has done a nice job here. Eagles have run 2 plays, gaining 2 yards total by Monosmith. And they're looking at a 3rd and 8. So if the Barons can hold here, they will get the football back and still have a better portion of 3 minutes to go in the ball game. Now, the Barons use a timeout, so if the Eagles go to a running play here, they do have the chance to probably knock another 50 seconds off the clock, wouldn't you think? A running play, and then the time in between the play, plus the punt.
Coach, you there?
Let's see what they decide to do, because the Barons, remember, Matt called one down here, so the Barons just used 2 on the defense, so they should be out of timeouts. So what would help the Baron cause here would be if the Eagles tried to put one up in the air and went incomplete. Let's see what happens. 3rd down and 8 for Columbia City. And they are going to put the ball up, and the quarterback's in trouble. He's going to take off running to the right side. Barons are dragging him, and down he goes. He doesn't have a first down. It turns out to be a running play, and it gains up to about the 35-yard line. Clock continues to move. It'll be 4th and about 3 for Columbia City.
Hey, we need Sunderland back there for punt return. Coach, we need Sunderland.
4th and, well, let's call 4th and 2 from the 35-yard line. Barons are out of timeouts. Well, Fricky, what's he doing?
What are they doing?
He was coming. Well, now they're going to have to readjust the clock or something. I think he assumed that Dekalb was going to call another timeout, but Dekalb's out of timeouts because Hawkins had to call one over here on offense.
Right.
All right, the clock is stopped right now at the 2:30 mark.
Hey, Coach.
Well,
we lost a lot of time. We lost a lot of time.
Well,
Clock will be reset to 2:45. That's still not enough. Still not enough.
right, overall, Dekalb's still gaining on.
Seconds ran off the clock.
We don't get any signals.
But see, if they don't start the clock back up, Dekalb's going to end up gaining on this whole thing.
Correct.
Because the clock's frozen right now.
Yeah.
Shippy, shut up.
Now they start the clock. All right, now we're at the 2:40. They reset it at 2:45, but then they had to wind it. So it's 4th and 2 for the Eagles. Barron's coming after the punter. If they don't get a block, then here they come. And he got it out of there. Pretty high one, too. And Sunderland will take it, and he's hit right away at the 25-yard line. That's a heck of a coverage there for the Eagles, that being Dustin Pease, a sophomore. 5'7", 140, but he put a charge into the Barron punt returner. Well, the Barons got 2 minutes and 20 seconds to go. They're at their own 25-yard line, over near the right hash mark. Matt Hawkins will lead the troops out again. They break the huddle. And I think the Barons only have 10 out there. Let me see, they got a full 3, 4. And there's the pitch to Sunderland. Sunderland's going to put the ball up, and it's up in the air, and it's incomplete. Two Eagles had a chance for the intercept at the 45. It was intended for Brad Souls.
Souls became the defender on that play. He knocked the ball away.
Barons want to go quick up to the line of scrimmage.
2nd and 10 Barons.
From their own 25. 2:12 to go in the fourth quarter, trailing by a pair of touchdowns. A scant pair. It's an even 12 points.
What do you got here, Coach?
So Matt will call his signals. And option, turn the corner, Shane. Oh, he's tripped up at the 27-yard line. Peace came up to make the stop. Clock will keep running, however, and we're under the 2-minute mark as we speak. Barons want to go quickly to the line of scrimmage. It's third down and about 6 or 7. Sunderland flanks out wide to the right. Barons have a slot to that right side. Let's see if they've got a pass play coming that way as well. Matt's going to set him down. Now he's got a little motion left to right, and he does look to his right. And Matt still with the football. Hit as he throws, and it's incomplete at the 35-yard line. Matt took a shot, but he's going to get up. And that was interceptable. It was right on the fingertips of an Eagle at the 35. But Matt really took a stick on that one.
He did.
Just as he was releasing.
Right, and he ended up flat on his back, and he wasn't sure he wanted to get up, but he's a tough cookie.
Souls and Armstrong both come in for this next play. And Shane Turner and Schumann shuttle out. So fourth down for the Dekalb Barons. They need about 6 yards from their own 27-yard line. Now a little motion left to right. And Matt pitches the ball to Sunderland. He throws it back to Matt. Matt's over the left side. Little screen set up. Come on, Matt. Oh, he's cut down about 2 yards or 3 yards shy of the mark. And Egoff is able to make the stop there for Columbia City. That was the fourth down play. 1:26 to go. And the Eagles are in a kneel-down mode now as they continue to lead 25-13. And now, for the first time, the Eagles can sense a victory against the Dekalb Barons after the Barons have really taken to the Eagles the last 4 years. Nick Greco's going to come in, and he'll replace Jason Armstrong at this juncture. 1:26 to go. Clock frozen on those numbers, and the Eagles approach the pigskin at the Dekalb Baron about 2 or 3 yard line. Out of the I formation and give to the fullback over the left side. Sewell doesn't go down on the first hit. He's inside the 30 to the 29-yard line. Well, the Dekalb Barons, I think for the most part, did a nice job against this very talented running tandem of this fullback Sewell and the tailback Monosmith. Just some big plays.
The big plays were the things that really hurt him early in the game. The turnovers and the penalties, and the second half has been a very clean half, but the big plays just really turned it around second half.
They come in at tough times for the Dekalb Barons. Second down and about 6. Monosmith over the left side, breaks one tackle, still on his feet, lunges forward. He's down to the 25. And we're looking at probably one more snap here, folks. Third and short now for Columbia City. And the Eagles, it appears, will win a game that they absolutely had to win if they want to have a chance for a conference title. They lost by 1 point last week to Homestead, and they got themselves a 2-touchdown advantage here tonight, but a loss here would have taken them out of the race. And now if the Dekalb Barons, assuming the score holds up, can get a victory next week, you could be looking at a 3-way tie in the conference. Of course, there's still more games to go after the three frontliners meet each other these 3 weekends. Last weekend, this weekend, and next weekend. Third down and 4 now for Columbia City. Final play unless we have a penalty. Clock is moving, down around 15 seconds to go. And try the fullback over the left side. Breaks the tackle, still on his feet. Good yardage inside the 20, down to the 19. And that should do it here, folks. Well, that's first down. They got to move the chains. Clock stops momentarily. But Eagles and their fans now begin to celebrate.
At New Haven.
And we will have no more plays, and it'll be the Eagles who will, in essence, beat the Dekalb Barons back-to-back as far as the winning streak is concerned. Right here in 1993 was the last time the Barons lost an NHC regular season game. It was to the Eagles, that 50-39 game, and here the Eagles, after absorbing 4
Thank you for
four tough losses, wide margin losses the last 4 years. The Eagles are able to atone at least for one of them with a 25-13 victory here this evening as Eagles win on their home field here at Max Gandy Athletic Field. The two teams exchange handshakes. The two coaching staffs respect one another, and it will be the Eagles celebrating on this particular night as they win it by a couple of touchdowns. They had trouble with their extra points tonight, but Thompson carrying the colors for the Dekalb Barons, and just a couple of days ago he made a verbal commitment to Eastern Illinois 5-13.